Hell yeah, bad sex is a deal breaker. And I'm gonna be honest. Because sex is about 65% of the relationship. A lot of people don't want to admit that.
The answer is yes and no. Yes, it would be a deal breaker if you didn't want to try to learn how to be better with me. Because bad sex is a perspective.
Let's be real about this. Bad sex is a deal breaker off the rip. Off the rip. I give a fuck what's going on. If I hit you, you running up the goddamn wall some goddamn well, it is over.
No, bad sex is not a deal breaker because I don't have bad sex. We gonna find a way to make this shit work.
I don't think it would matter to me per se, because like that's like, okay, don't get me wrong, like sex is fun. You need sex, a lot of it is great. I'm here for it. But I will say, me personally, I prefer to try to really get to know what that person is about, get to know them.
You know, a lot of people get caught up in ideals and, hey, you know, compatibility and, you know, how well we work together, and all that's fine. You can have all of that compatibility you want. Y'all could be interested in the same shows. Y'all can be, you know, the same movies, like to go out and do the same things. But if that sex is not right, you will get cheated on for one, and for two, you'll get left. And I mean, it's sad to say, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Everybody's not for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time you meet somebody, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to be like, oh, I'm gonna bust it open, or I like you, or you so fine, you know, so I'm gonna just give you the goods. Like, that's not what that means.
I've never really experienced bad sex. So, hey, we gonna figure this shit out for sure. So, no, it's not a deal breaker because with me, it don't happen. Boom.
Yes, it would be a deal breaker, like I said, if you didn't want to learn. No, if you chose to learn and you were down to just take my commentary, and I would take your commentary because I want to learn what you like just as a woman. I want to learn what you like so that I can just go ahead and try to fulfill your needs, period. If you're okay with fulfilling my needs, then I'm down. I'll teach you, I'll show you whatever it is you want to know. If you think that you're the best sex in the world, I'm like, nah. Keep it pushing, go on about your business, do whatever you need to do. I ain't got time for that.
You going on the back burner, you know what I'm saying? They got 4 grades with brothers. You A grade, B grade, C grade, D grade. Meaning
Meaning
that's
they
7
gonna
p.m.
judge you no matter what you do.
That's 7 p.m. That's dating time.
Nah.
9 o'clock, we can go out together to a bar or something. 12 o'clock, we pushing it. We can go to, you know what I'm saying, we can go chill somewhere like Waffle House or something.
Sex.
If I call you at 2, you know what time it
Listen,
is. You
ain't
was the
nothing-
last resort.
Ain't
What I would advise is for you to go out and get as much experience as you can. You know, practice makes perfect. And at the end of the day, a lot of y'all have a lot of practice, but y'all not practicing, right? And what I mean by that is a lot of y'all have a lot of bodies, but you're not learning anything.
So, do I think that sex is like a forerunner? It's like, oh my gosh, bad experience. Like, nah, like if I like you enough and you have those things that makes me feel like, okay, I could rock with this, and I just happen to even get to that point with you, just so happens to get to that point, and it's bad, then guess what? I mean, you can, sometimes you can coach. And if you're a really good coach, you can make really good players.
as far as teaching you though, I'm down to teach you whatever it is you want to know. You want to know where my spots are? I got you. You want to know how to get me where I need to be? I got you. Trust me.
And see, if you from 10 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, if you at 10 to 12, you may get a pass. But if you pass 12, hey baby, look, you know what this is. You trash in bed, you was the last resort, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't find nobody.
Speaking from a man's perspective, I'm advising a woman, right? You know, just because you have a lot of bodies don't mean that you are, you know, perfecting your craft. Laying on your back is not perfecting your craft. You know, I would advise y'all to, you know, watch pornos or talk to your host friends.
If I'm teaching you and showing you the ropes and you still can't get on, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna work out because I like sex too much, and I said from the door, I like sex a lot. So if we can't make that work, then it's it.
A coach coaches, and you are my player at that time because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
That's a personal trainer.
I could be a personal trainer. I'm your personal sex trainer. Yes. And if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and I like you enough, and you got that swag, and you have that charisma, you have that charm, and you got that look, and I'm like, I'm gonna show you the books and take your ass to school.
I ain't graduated yet.
If you anywhere from 12 to 4 in the morning, you are lay on your backer. That's what you is.
That means you
nothing.
up. That means you don't do nothing but.
See, being a hoe is not always a bad thing, you know, and that's what I try to stress on my Twitter. You know, things can be learned from hoes, you know, like techniques in bedroom. And a lot of women, you know, they just write off hoes like they just useless and just terrible people. They not, you know. Learn what you can from everybody you can.
You got no kids.
No, for me, if I
You
come
ain't
over
got no
after 12 or
responsibility.
1, I'm not staying. I'm there for one
Listen,
thing.
Nobody cares if you come after 12 and 1. If you come
If
after
I
10
come
o'clock,
at-
you only come for
if
1
I
anyway.
come
So
at
that means
11:59.
At 11:59, you supposed to say,
I'ma
all
stay
right,
over.
when you done, you supposed to be like, all right, get up, get your shit. It's time to hit the door.
See, women ain't got
Bruh.
no logic.
It's time to be like, get
Women ain't got
up,
no
hit
logic.
the door, bro.
Men can't
You
mean-
only
hey,
came
hey,
for
we
sex,
can't
it's
win
time to
with
go
you.
home.
We can't
No,
win with you.
Of course you can't. Of
We
course
can't play with you.
win.
We can't coach you.
Listen,
we
because
can't do
ain't no
nothing with
women
you.
playing no games. We not in there to be coached. We in there
can't
to
do
win.
nothing.
Let's be clear, not to be coached. We ain't practicing. This not a game.
You gotta be
We are
coached to
in
win.
there. No, you have to be coached to
Oh.
win. We are born to win.
Oh,
Let's be clear.
God.
Women are born to win this game. Not to be coached about winning. Not to be taught about winning. Not to be shown
All
how
right.
to win.
If
We
women
know
is
how
born
to
to
win.
win this game, why they got more male pimps than women pimps?
Because males have brought about the idea of how to make money out of selling women, not how to sell women, period, but how to make money.
They are
out of it.
selling ass.
They are selling.
They not
ass.
selling no women.
And imagine
They selling
how
ass.
many pimps do you know? Let's be clear. How many pimps do you know?
Hey, I know a couple. I ain't gonna say their
Exactly.
names. Shout out to
A
y'all.
couple
Shout out
means
to y'all.
1 and 2. He is one man who
Hey,
knows a
hey,
few,
hey.
maybe.
I need a
and
cut.
That's it.
I need a cut. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
no. Let's be clear.
One thing about women, they gonna always lie to you.
He got the
gonna
same
tell-
philosophy.
Hey, they gonna
Same
tell all
shit,
their friends your
different day.
business.
Same
They gonna tell.
shit,
They gonna
different
tell
day.
their friends all your damn business.
Different
so
day.
keep it discreet, nigga. Keep it discreet.
Expect a gadget
Hey,
around
I need
this
to come
bitch,
up with a man law.
period.
Y'all gonna fuck
Listen,
with the man law.
And the man law gonna fail like it has for how many? A million years?